Hi everybody, welcome to Dancingluna Tarot. This is going to be a singles reading for the sign of Libra. Okay, this is a general reading, so it won't resonate with every Libra out there, so take what you need and leave the rest. This is for my Libra singles, and we're just going to start by asking what's going on with you right now. Any advice, any guidance that you might need. What does Libra need to hear today? Let's have the highest, most supportive messages that Libra needs to hear today. Going on with my Libra people, my Libra singles. Okay, what's going on with my Libra singles? Okay, I'm just going to get a few more cards. Libra, I'm wondering if you're sort of stuck in your head a little bit about a past person. You might be thinking about like reconciling with someone. Yeah. So I feel like it's almost like you're sitting here and you're looking at this wand and you're like in your head and you're like thinking about this past person and maybe considering a reconciliation where you're wondering if you want to put the work in. Maybe you're wondering if this person has the capability of putting the work in with you. I don't know. It just feels like you might be considering, you may be in your head about like remembering the passion in a past connection. But it's possible that maybe the work wasn't put in on this past thing. And so it's got you like in your head. It's possible that you're having trouble sleeping at night. You may be having anxiety, really thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking and thinking about this. If this is not your story, that's okay. Don't try to make it fit. Don't try to squeeze it into a box. This will not resonate with every Libra out there, but this will likely be resonating with somebody out there. So yeah, it's like being focused on this wand, right? This King of Wands. There may have been a lot of chemistry in this past connection, and it just may have you like sort of revisiting that nostalgic feeling of the chemistry of the situation. But I think so again, I think this has you in your head, and I feel like this is probably something you really had to recover from. If this is about a past person and you're considering reconciling, this is something that you probably had to recover from. This was hard for you. I feel like there was loss here that kind of took you to a place where you had to grieve something, and it's like those two cups were there right behind you, but you could not really see them. It's like something that had you focused on loss, or you may be right now just really focused on the loss of this thing, this relationship. This has just passed all over it. This has like grieving, this has recovery, this has being stuck in your head, has being anxious, this has not being able to sleep at night. So there may be like a lot that you miss about this person, and you may just be considering like, did I put enough into this? Did I work hard enough at this? Let's see. I feel like you put the love that you could into this, Libra. I feel like you put the love in to this situation. Is it possible that this wasn't reciprocated to you, that your person did not put in the work? And this just has you like in your head, like stuck. I just feel like there's a stuck energy thinking about like what's been lost, the love that's been lost. But listen, Libra, you've got two cups standing behind you. It's time to turn around and focus and see. There's two cups standing behind you. You've got a whole two of cups. It's almost like there's divine partnership over here in the in your sphere, like waiting for you, but you're just busy being over here stuck on this other thing, like stuck, thinking, you know, you may be in a time of healing from this, but this might be something that's been really hard for you to forget about and take the focus off of. But I feel like you put the work in, you put the love into this thing, but it's possible that it just didn't work out. It didn't come to fruition. It just didn't happen. And this just has you like so focused on what you lost, that I think you might be having a hard time kind of moving out of that energy. So I'm sorry, Libra, if you're going through something like this. I'll say this, you know, if you had a past person and it felt like you thought it was going to be something great and there was a lot of passion in the beginning, and then it didn't work out, if this person hurt you and things happened that were not like conducive to your peace, I would say the movement needs to be in a forward direction. There seems to be a lot of loss and pain here. And I feel like you tried, like you put a lot of love into this thing. So if you didn't get what you needed here, I would say it may be time to cut the cord on this, to kind of surrender to letting this loss go and turning around and looking at new possibilities that could be on the horizon for you. All right, Libra, we're gonna look at what might be coming in for you, because I have a feeling with those 2 cups behind you that there may be like something trying to come in for you, but you may just be too like hyper focused on like what's not there, like what's been lost. So let's see, let's take a look. What's coming in for my Libra people? What's coming in for my Libra people? My Libra singles. You can do this, Libra. You can heal from this. You can let it go. You can put it down. If it's something that wasn't good for you, if something that broke your heart or hurt you, you can do this. You can move on from this. Love yourself. Take the time to do sweet things for yourself. Do what brings you joy. Ask yourself what your joy is, you know? What is joy for you? What does happiness look like for you? Cultivate that. If you don't know what your joy looks like, find it. Figure it out. And I don't mean that to sound insulting. We all come to a place where sometimes we don't even know what our joy looks like, and we have to go through a period of discovery and figure out like what brings me joy, what makes me happy, and so that you can become whole on your own journey, you know, and it will keep you from being susceptible to people who don't come in and do the work, you know. Not saying it's a cure-all, but loving yourself goes a long way to being able to recognize like red flags and when people are not showing up in a totally whole, you know, developed energy. Okay, what's coming in for my Libra people? What's coming in for my Libra singles? What's coming in for my Libra people? Yo. You know, it's funny the Empress is here, because everything I was just saying is all about like developing your Empress energy. Hang on one second. I gotta go answer the door. I'll be right back. I'm so sorry. Sorry about the interruption. I have a teenager at the door. What is coming in for my Libra people? I don't have video editing software yet, so I can't really stop a reading without starting it all over again. Okay, Libra. So, listen. There's indicated like more time to heal here. More time to rest. More time to heal. To heal your heart. 4 of Swords is a very healing time. It's where you get into the healing of the 3 of Swords. It's where those 3 swords are out of your heart and you're in a time of repair and rest and recovery. So this is going to be a time for you to heal. And if you do what we talked about, find your joy, find what makes you happy. You know, take that space and that time to find what your joy is, and that'll help you step into your Empress mode where you feel really whole and you feel really balanced. This is a time to get focused on what makes you happy. You know, this is a time to take the focus off the past, and this is a time to look at what makes you happy. what makes you feel whole, and really develop that. Develop a fierce sense of self-love. And when you are able to recover and get into this space and heal and take your time to get into this Empress mode, then you'll be able to be in that whole place where if something doesn't work out, it doesn't devastate you. It doesn't put you on the floor with 10 swords in your back. You know, it will, this, once you get strong and you get your self-love together and you get really whole, you'll be able to recognize what's coming in that doesn't meet your needs, and you'll be able to recognize like what's not resonating on a soul level with you, and you'll be able to take care of your own happiness, whether things work out or they don't work out. And this recovery, when you do this healing and you step more into your Empress mode and your self-respect and your self-care and your self-love, that's where you find your joy. That's where you find your warmth. And that's where you find your success, right? And that's where you're able to lay down the burdens. But you're going to be able to lay down these burdens by introspecting. This is going to be a time of recovery and introspection for you. So I don't see a lot about like incoming love. I think this is a time that you need to be like nurturing yourself and taking care of yourself and getting yourself into a really whole place. And once you can do that, once you can really cut that cord and focus on your healing and focus on your self-love and get into your warmth, get into your happiness, get into your joy, introspect, get to know yourself. That's when these burdens will lay down, and that's when the whole world is going to open up for you. That is when you're going to complete this cycle of everything that was and everything that hurt you, and where you open up a whole new cycle of a whole new way of being, where you can be balanced and you have everything you need. And this is where the beautiful love can enter, right? When you get into your world vibe and your Empress vibe, and you know, you've got divinity driving this. So whatever it is that left your path, it was meant to leave your path. This is source guiding this. There's a lot of major arcana here. This is not about free will. This is about something coming along and happening on your path that was destined to happen for you. So trust the process, trust the journey, trust that this is a time for you to heal. This is a time for you to heal, and this is a time to build yourself back stronger than you ever have been before, Libra, so that you can experience this warmth and this joy and this sunshine, and that you can lay down these burdens that you've been carrying for so long, right? But this is going to be a journey of self-discovery. This is going to be with Empress on Hermit. This is going to be a time of going internal and discovering the things about yourself that you love. This is going to be about discovering your strengths. This is going to be about recovering and discovering your wholeness and getting to that really strong place where nothing can shake your foundation. It might like sway you a little bit one way or the other, but it doesn't knock you off your feet and knock you down and knock you into the abyss. You'll be able to stay in a really balanced position when you do this work. So take that time and get focused on what you love. Get focused on what makes you happy and get a real knowing for what makes you happy. And you will heal. You'll have a healing time, and you're going to come into a place of a whole new start. This is going to be like a whole new world. As you lay down these burdens of what has hurt you in the past. So this is beautiful. I think that you have a time of healing happening, but I'm going to say continue on that healing journey and really fully step into your power before you step into another union, so that you can step into union whole and healed and in your power. Step in your power where you can take it or leave it. If it's something that's not flowing, you can leave it. You can let it flow out. If it's something that doesn't feel like joy, you can let it flow away with no resistance. That's what Empress mode is all about, and that's where your success lies. Okay, Libra, that's your reading. Hopefully this resonated with you. I'm sorry there wasn't a lot to talk about like incoming love, but I can only give you what the cards are bringing. And this may not resonate with every Libra, right? It's a general reading. So this may just be a message that one person needed to hear today, and that is okay. If it did resonate, please like, share, and subscribe to the channel. I want to really show some appreciation to all of you who've subscribed to the channel and are helping me grow the channel. We hit a milestone. We were able to build 250 subscribers, which may not sound big, but in a short time, it's a big start for me. So I so enjoy connecting with your energy, and I thank you so much for showing up and receiving this reading today and for supporting this channel. All right, take care, Libra.